Hello friends, in this lecture we will learn equation of motion of system of particles.
For that purpose, consider system of n particles of masses or having masses m1, m2, m3, so on mn with position vectors r1, r2, r3, rn relative to a fixed origin. Now we know that any particle of this system experiences the two types of forces. First force is external force on the system. External forces on the system. They are denoted by Fi E, that is external force on ith particle, where I equal to 1, 2 up to n. For n particle there are n external forces. Then internal forces. Internal forces. They are force, internal force acting from jth particle on ith particle, that is Fji. Thus, the total force acting on the ith particle of the system becomes Fi, ith particle, force on the ith particle, equal to external force on ith particle plus sum of all forces, internal forces acting from jth particle on ith particle. This is the total force acting on I particle, where this second term, that is sigma j Fji internal, is the total internal force acting on ith particle due to the interaction of all other n minus 1 particles in the system. All other n minus 1 particles in the system. Thus, the equation of motion of ith particle is Fi equal to Fi external force plus F internal acting from jth particle on ith particle sigma over j is equal to pi dot, that is derivative of the momentum. Thus, the equation of motion of whole system is sigma Fi external plus sigma I of sigma over j Fji internal force of due to jth particle on ith particle is equal to sigma pi dot over I, which can be expressed as sigma over I of Fi external plus sigma I j not equal to I, sigma over I j not equal to I of Fji internal equal to sigma pi dot over I. The second term, the term sigma Ij not equal to I Fji internal represents the vector sum of all interacting forces due to the presence of remaining n minus 1 forces. Fji equal to 0 for all I equal to j, because there is no self-interacting force that is the action of one particle on the other is equal but opposite to the action of second. Particle on the first particle. That is, internal forces obeys Newton's third law of motion. Now, Fji internal equal to minus Fij internal due to Newton's third law. This implies that Fji internal plus Fij internal equal to 0, and therefore sigma ij not equal to I of Fji internal equal to 0. Hence, the equation 3 becomes sigma fi over I of external forces is equal to sigma pi dot over I. Therefore, F external, that is total external force, equal to derivative of the momentum, where P bar is the momentum of the system and Fe is a total external force acting on the system. And this is the required equation of motion of the system of particles. Dear students, now we will prove very important theorem, conservation theorem of linear momentum of the system of particles. We shall first write statement. Statement of the theorem is, if the sum of external forces acting on the particles is 0, then the total linear momentum of the system is conserved. We shall prove this theorem. We know that equation of motion of system of particles is F external, total external force, equal to P dot, which is nothing but dP by dt. This is the first equation, we know this. If sum of all external forces acting on the particle is 0, then F E equal to 0. Therefore, equation 1 becomes dP by dt equal to 0. And if we integrate this, we will get P equal to constant. And hence, the linear momentum of the system of particles hence the linear momentum of the system of particles is conserved. Now we will learn angular momentum of the system of particles. Suppose system contains n particles of masses m1, m2, m3, so on, mn, having position vectors r1, r2, r3 and rn respectively, relative to an arbitrary but fixed origin. What we have taken? We have taken a system of n particles whose masses are m1, m2, m3, mn and whose position vectors are r1, r2, r3, rn. The angular momentum of the of ith particle of the system about origin is Li equal to Ri cross Pi. Li equal to Ri cross Pi. Further, the total angular moment of the system of particles about a point is equal to the vector sum of the angular momentum of individual particle about the fixed point. Therefore, sum of Li equal to sum of Ri cross Pi over I. This is equation second. If n bar is the total torque acting on the system of m particles, then the equation of motion of the system is n bar equal to dl by dt equal to d by dt of sigma Ri cross Pi over I. Now, differentiating this, we will get sigma Ri dot derivative of Ri into Pi as it is plus sigma Ri as it is into Pi dot derivative of Pi. This is equation third. But we know that Pi equal to Mi into Ri dot. Therefore, sigma over I Ri dot cross Pi equal to sigma over I Ri dot cross Mi Ri dot, and which is nothing but 0. This is equation 5. We have Pi dot equal to Fi external plus sigma over J Fji internal, that means force acting on ith particle due to jth particle internal force. This we have. Therefore, the term in the above equation sigma I Ri cross Pi dot can be expressed as sigma Ri cross Fi external plus sigma over J Fji internal, which is equal to sigma Ri cross Fi external plus sigma Ri cross sigma over J Fji internal, which is equal to sigma over I Ri cross Fi external plus sigma running over Ij of Ri cross Fji internal. This is equation 6. The second term in the above equation, that is sigma Ij Ri cross Fji internal, can be expanded for I not equal to j, as this term can be expanded as R2 minus R1 into F12 internal plus R3 minus R1 into F13 internal plus R3 minus R2 into F23 internal, and so on, which is equal to Rij into Fji internal, I not equal to j, and Rij is nothing but mod of Ri minus Rj for all I and j. This is equation 7th. Now, if we interchange I and j in equation 7th, interchanging I and j in equation 7, we will get sigma Ij Ri cross Fji internal equal to, we will get Rji into Fij internal. Rji and Rij are equal because Rij equal to mod of Ri minus Rj. Therefore, Rji and Rij are same, but Fij is nothing but minus Fji internal. This is equation 8. Adding equation 7 and 8, we get sigma over Ij of Ri cross Fji internal, this equal to 0. This is equation 9. Substituting the equations, substituting the equations 5, equation 6 and equation 9 in 3, we get n bar equal to dl by dt equal to sigma over I Ri cross Fi external, other term becomes 0. This is equation 10, and this equation shows that the total torque on the system is equal to the vector sum of the torques acting on the individual particle of the system of particles. On this point, the question may be asked that prove that the total torque on the system is equal to the vector sum of torques acting on the individual particle of the system of particles. Thank you.